The NBC4 ITEAM has learned about dozens of collisions involving electric scooters and how police are tracking them.
Yesterday, Lolita Lopez was here to tell you how police want to make it easier for scooter companies to hand over information about riders involved in a crime. Well, tonight, she is back to continue her report. Lolita.
Yeah, and that's a city council proposal that they're trying to do that. So it's still in the proposal stage, but right now, police have created new coding to be able to track scooter incidents and say there's been at least one death in Los Angeles in a traffic collision involving an electric scooter.
We've had 82 collisions involving the electric scooters.
On the streets of downtown LA with LAPD Lieutenant David Ferry.
About 70% of the time, the scooters at fault in those collisions.
Talking about what police say they are seeing on city streets when it comes to electric scooters. An electric scooter is a vehicle?
Yes.
The I-Team analyzed data from the LAPD that shows electric scooter traffic collisions and the injuries to scooter riders and others. Lieutenant Ferry says about 13 to 14% are severe or fatal. In that same time, from January to near the end of May, police have written 148 citations. The WESTSIDE with the most at 94. This type of tracking is essential, he says, to how police respond.
We only have so many officers and they can only be in so many places. I believe there's a learning curve involved in this, and that's why the LAPD is not only issuing citations, but we're also engaging in educational campaigns.
A new grant is expected to give them the chance to pinpoint certain locations, explaining
Designated bike lane is where it's supposed to be operated.
And reminding scooter users breaking the law.
No sidewalk riding.
That face-to-face time could get a rider out of a nearly $200 ticket for sidewalk scootering. Scooter companies with permits to operate in Los Angeles offer safety tips explaining the rules of the road, age, and other restrictions on their platforms. And in order to be in LA, they must have a way customers can notify them of a safety or maintenance issue.
We want to give people choices. The struggle is making sure that folks know the dangers, the proper way to use them, how to be safe.
Yeah, and he mentioned something obvious but interesting. The streets of Los Angeles are varied. Some are smaller, winding roads, others larger and wider. So having just one way of making sure cars, motorcycles, and now electric scooters can travel together may not be a one-size-fits-all type of enforcement. As the I-Team has shown you, the city's Department of Transportation is also tracking any trends through data sharing and mapping and updating that on a daily basis. All of this coming together as there's still rules and regulations that are evolving and changing as we speak.
No doubt most people have no idea when they get on a scooter what the rules and regulations are.
Sometimes they don't, which is part of the sort of education part of what LAPD is doing.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank you, Lolita.